What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing good. So in today's video I'm just going to be playing with some old favorites. I'm going to be doing an alien set. This was actually a subscriber request. One of my subscribers, Shaniqua, suggested that I do an alien set. So yeah, I didn't really have decals or anything, so I just decided to paint it on there and do like kind of like a random kawaii set. So yeah, I hope you guys like it. But anyways, I'm going to be making my own mint polygel. I'm using Makartt white and this color called mint from Makartt, but it's not like really mint, it's darker than I wanted it to be. So I kind of like poured a bunch of it on my little palette here, and don't mind my palette, it had glitter like stuck to it and I can't get it off, but it is clean. But anyways, yeah, I put a pile of the color mint there and then I squeezed out a little bit of white, and now I'm just mixing it together. You want to make sure you mix it really good. I'm just using the other end of my polygel brush and I kept getting it like on my fingers, which was annoying. Like nothing can ever go right. But yeah, you want to mix it really good so the color is even. But as you can see, just by adding that little white, it's like a real nice mint shade like how I wanted it. The actual color is like a lot darker, so I wanted like a mint shade, and at first I really didn't know what I was gonna do for this set, and then it just turned into like an alien set, so I was like, okay, cool, that's where we're going. I started like doing the cow print on the nails, and then I don't know why they just started reminding me of alien nails, but yeah, they did. So yeah, now I'm going to be applying this color that I just mixed up to the tips of all the nails. I'm going to be doing it in ombre. So right now I'm just applying this to the tip like I said. So I'm using the other end of my polygel brush, and I had a little more here that I had to actually mix because you could kind of see the difference between the white and the blue, so I had to mix it a little more. So yeah, now I'm just applying it on the tips and then I'm going to pat it in place. I'm going to be using some base gel as a slip solution. It just makes it easier to apply, and if my brush gets like a little bit sticky, I just dip it in some isopropyl alcohol. So yeah, when I pat it in place, I make sure to kind of like brush the polygel up a little bit, like where the tip and the natural nail meet, so it's like a very thin layer of it, so when I go in with the top color for the ombre, there's like not a big bump there, if that makes sense. These nails are going to need to be encapsulated because I'm like doing nail art on them and stuff. I just decided to encapsulate it because it was like a lot easier to do, and then when I'm done filing I could just add my stones or whatever. But yeah, as you can see, I'm like brushing the polygel up and making it like a lot thinner in that area, because if you leave it like, you know, kind of raised and like a lot there, it's going to be harder for the two polygels to blend together like when you go in with the top color. So yeah, I just make sure to do that, and I remove like any excess. I tried to like judge how much I needed, but it was like a little bit hard since the polygel was on the palette. Luckily it didn't like have any bubbles in it or anything like that. That's a good thing about Makartt polygel, it never really gets bubbles or anything. So yeah, I'm just like patting it in place, and then I'm going to cure it in my lamp for 60 seconds. Now I'm going to be taking my detail brush, and I believe this is a number 3 brush. I have these linked in my Amazon store under nail prep and tools. Like, I have my Amazon store listed in categories, so I'll probably be telling you which categories throughout the video. I'll also have them in the description box. But yeah, I'm going to be doing some cow print. At first I was going to do like a really random kawaii set. This color is called Limoncello or something. It's from Madam Glam. It's like a really bright neon greenish yellow color. I really love it. But as I was doing the cow print, I don't know, it just started reminding me of like aliens, and I started thinking like outside the box, and I was like, I just want to like add an alien to these nails, because I've never really done alien nails yet on my channel. So I was like, why not? Like, let's change it up and do something like crazy and fun. Like, that's how I was feeling last night when I did these nails. I know they're like not everybody's cup of tea, but I don't know, I think they're cute. I like crazy nails sometimes, depending on my mood, you know. But anyways, to do the cow print, what you want to do is kind of just make like little spots and like just wiggle your brush out while you're doing it, and you kind of get that cow print look. And then you want to make like the little spots in between the bigger spots. It's really easy. You just have to like not think about it too much, because I noticed when I thought about it too much, I thought about like the placement, and I started like obsessing over like how the spots looked and everything. And it's just supposed to be really random. Like I said, just wiggle your brush and it will like turn into a spot and look like cow print. It doesn't have to be like perfect or anything like that. So yeah, now I'm going in with some base gel, and I'm going to be using this yellow glitter and applying it to the tip of this nail. I'm just brushing it right on, and then I'm going in with a little more base gel to add in some Mylar. The reason I'm going in with a little more base gel is because sometimes when you put glitters on the nail, it makes it too gritty, and like you don't have any gel for the other glitter to stick into, so you have to go in with another layer. But yeah, I'm basically just sticking the glitters and everything into the gel, and I'm going to cure it in place. And now I'm taking this color from ToBeGlam. It's from their All Glitters Polygel Kit. It's called Attraction. It's a clear, like iridescent glitter polygel. At first I was only going to do it on these two nails. I wasn't sure if it was going to actually like blend into the tip color, since it's more like a sheer color, but it actually did, surprisingly. So I do end up going in with it on the other two nails. So yeah, I just apply a bead of it up by the nail bed area and fade it down into the tip. You're gonna see me wiping some of the glitter away because I didn't want it to cover up the cow print too much. I just wanted enough to blend the two colors together, if that makes sense. And I applied entirely too much on this nail, I know, but I do end up removing it. So yeah, I'm basically just patting it in place and blending it right where the tip and the natural nail meet. And I'm gonna cure and do the other two nails. So now I'm going to go ahead and start painting the alien. This is going to be really simple and easy. I'm not like doing anything too crazy. So I'm using that same like greenish yellow shade from Madam Glam, and I'm also using Perfect Black from Madam Glam. So right now I'm just drawing and outlining the shape of the head. It's basically round at the top and then goes into a triangle at the bottom. I just kind of like made a blob and then used my cleanup brush to like clean up the sides and turn it into a triangle. I was just doing it really fast, like I said. So I'm just gonna clean up along the sides and like make it into a triangle, and it kind of looks like the shape of like a little alien head. And I'm gonna go ahead and cure that in my lamp, and then I'll go in and draw the eyes. Right now I'm just like tightening up the sides and everything, trying to make it look more neat before I go ahead and pop it in the lamp. So yeah, to do the eyes, I'm actually going to be using Perfect Black, like I said, and the eyes are really easy. You basically just make little slants like going up each side. So like I'm making one slant going to the right and then the next slant going to the left, and just like filling it in. You know how their eyes are kind of like, you know, slanted, I guess. And then I'm just going to outline the whole head in black.
Zyeq.
Then I'm going to take some base gel and just apply it over this entire nail, and then just place some like little iridescent 4-point stars randomly on the nail. This way it kind of gives more of that alien vibe, because I know we have like the cow print and stuff, but I don't know, I wanted to give it more of like a space vibe. So I feel like by adding this, it kind of tied everything together. Granted, it's still like a random set and everything, but I feel like, I don't know, adding the stars like took it to the next level, like more alien like. So yeah, now I'm gonna go ahead and encapsulate the nails. I'm using Mylar clear polygel, and I'm just squeezing it right onto the nail using base gel as a slip solution. I always start patting the polygel in place up by the cuticle area, and then I usually leave that rounded end by the cuticle area, so that I can use that to start building my apex. And the rest of the polygel I pat side to side all the way down the nail, and I just like remove any excess. I also make sure to smooth the nail out before I cure. Okay, so now I'm gonna move on to the filing. I'm actually using my 2-in-1 e-file and lamp from Niceable. If you're wondering, this is like the lamp I was using throughout the video. It's really like convenient to have like both of them, and the lamp works really good. I have this linked in my Amazon store as well. But yeah, right now I'm debulking. These nails did come out a little bit thicker than I wanted them to. So I'm taking down quite a bit of bulk. Like I said, I didn't really plan how I was gonna do these, and like, I don't know, they just ended up like a little bit thicker. So it's nothing a little filing can't fix. So I'm using a fine grit safety bit, and I'm just like debulking. I'm going around the cuticle area, trying to get that down as much before I go in with my cuticle bit, and just smoothing over the whole nail. I'm going along the sides, filing underneath the nail. I'm definitely filing along the sides to like taper in the nail because they were a little too wide for me. I did want the square shape, but I didn't want them super wide. Now I'm going in with my cuticle bit. This one is from Pana. This is linked in my Amazon store as well with like other drill bits I like to use. But yeah, I'm sealing around the cuticle right now, which means I'm just like cleaning up around the cuticle area. These bits are small, so you can get in there really good. I'm using my drill on about 12,000 RPMs. You definitely want to use a lower speed when you're doing cuticle work. It's not necessary to go on a higher speed because you'll like damage your natural nails. Whatever you do, you just want to keep your drill moving so that you don't cause damage to your natural nails. And the same with like a regular drill bit. On my other drill bit, I started off on 15,000 RPMs, but I did go up to 20 because like I said, the nails were pretty like thick, so I wanted to take down quite a bit of bulk. And now I'm going to shape up the nails. I'm doing a long tapered square. So as always, I'm going to hold my file straight and take off the bulk on the sides first. And then to taper in the tip, you're going to want to hold your file at an angle and file in towards the tip of the nail. And whatever you're doing, you want to keep your hand file straight and don't file on one side for too long, because then the nails will come out uneven. And to file the free edge, I just hold my file at an angle, but straight at an angle, and file straight across, and then I buff out the scratches. To finish up, I'm going to attach my space charms with some of this Mylar rhinestone gel. You need something like this to hold them, to give them like a stronger hold, because they're like more heavier stones. For the flat backs, it's not as like important. So I'm just going to be placing them like in the top coat. My camera did cut off when I went to apply the AB rhinestones, but I just applied some random ones to the nails. I'm using the Saviland bling kit for this. The space charms are linked in my Amazon store under nail art. I'm also using these little hearts from the Mylar, I think it was a March or February subscription box. They were really cute and they matched like the colors in the set, so I decided to use them. But yeah, after I apply these, I'm going to cure like the bigger stones and then go in with some Mylar top gel and then apply the rest of the stones into the gel. And that's pretty much it. I really love the way they turned out. They're cute and like crazy and everything. I just really love them. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe because I post nail tutorials and reviews every week, so you definitely don't want to miss out. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram because I post about them on there as well. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. Love you guys.